Good evening, boys and girls. It's time for another exciting adventure in Uncle John's Weird, Weird World. I'm Uncle John. Bartholomew had no face. He did have a mouth, which made him disgusting. No one wanted to pay any attention to him, because who wants to talk to somebody with no face and only a mouth? So, he decided to create a new face. He went to his friend, Funston. And he said, "Funston?" Funston said, "Who are you?" And he said, "Don't play games." He said, "Funston, I need you to make me a face." Well, Funston got sick, talking to somebody who only had a mouth. So Funston threw up. Then he went to the doctor. The doctor said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Funston." And he said, "Oh, I know you. You're friends with that guy who has no face. He just has a mouth. Last time I saw him, I threw up too. There's nothing we can do for you, except get rid of your friend." Funston didn't like that very much. Isn't it amazing, boys and girls, how I have the story memorized? Funston organized a whole bunch of survivors who had seen this young man with no face but only a mouth and vomited at first sight. They ordered some people together to distribute food so that they could refill their tummies after vomiting so hard. Others were sent to find wagons in which they could cart the dead. At 10:15, Funston sent a telegram to Washington, D.C. Asking Secretary of War William Howard Taft for emergency assistance because everyone was dying after vomiting. It wasn't long before Secretary Taft sent 100,000 people. Funston escorted all of the people into City Hall at 7 a.m. as the bodies were being pulled from the rubble. Funston immediately moved everybody into the Hall of Justice, and that's where Batman showed up and the rest of the Justice League. The first order of business was to burn everything. The whole city. So, Funston ordered all 100,000 people who had been sent by Secretary Taft to shoot on sight anybody who looked like Dabney. Because you see, children, Dabney was a dangerous man. Dabney was so scary that the mere sight of him caused people to poop. And with all of the vomit and poop in the city, it had to be burned down. So they burned the city. But the fires continued to pop up, grow, and join with other blazes to become huge walls of flame. By 9 a.m., the fire was moving across the city, devouring everybody and everything, including the 100,000 sent by Secretary Taft. By noon, everybody was hungry. So they ordered some McDonald's that was delivered by a guy who looked just like Dabney. Everybody pooped. The guy who looked like Dabney was entertained by the countless numbers of people vomiting, pooping in front of giant walls of flame. And that's when the entire city of San Francisco made a proclamation by the city's mayor. And it said, the 100,000, all who have died, I have directed the gas and the electric lighting company not to turn on gas or electricity until I order them to do so, and we can get that freak Dabney out of this city. And the other weird guy with no face but a mouth. I know this is the stuff of nightmares, but I think one day someone will turn this into a bedtime story for little children all across the world. Did you know that people have been playing board games for more than 4,000 years?